Hello guys, and welcome back to another day at Keys Customs. So, y'all just seen where me and Chase swapped the mufflers on the car. Y'all seen where we swapped the wheels, and I done a walk around, and I told y'all that I just did not like them. I like the wheels, but I don't like them on this. It didn't like my lighthouse. And I didn't know what I was going to put them on. I was going to put them on my Camaro. Once we reached the 10,000 subscribers, I was going to drag it out, and all that, but we still ain't there yet. But anyway.
Poor Camaro. Have to lower it down to 7.
That Camaro is being neglected because of y'all.
Okay, yeah.
Anyway. So, I did not like the wheels. And it might have looked better if the car was lowered just a little bit. And when I got the car, I had planned on lowering it regardless. But anyway, I thought Kragers or some torque thrust D's or some 200S's. Some people call them Coke bottles. Some people call them Daisy wheels. But I just wanted something to be, I don't know, maybe 60s, 70s era. Something that was cool. So, a guy reached out to us, made contact with us, and his name is Randy. And he hit me up. He said, hey, man, he said, I got some 200S's. He said, I bought them brand new in like 1999. And he said, I have used them for rollers or test fits all these years. He said, they've never even hardly been down the road. And he said, I'd be interested in trading you for the Gone Blank US Max. So he sent me a picture of them, and I was like, okay, all right, we might be on to something. So we talked back and forth, and on New Year's Day, that's where me and Jennifer went, was to Randy's. He was about an hour and a half from us. And Randy, super, super nice guy. He let us plunder through all his stuff, and he's got a cool shop. He's got cool hot rods. He's got the stuff like we all like, So, when Randy reached out, he told me that he had those wheels, and he said that he might have this emblem right here that did not have the third brake light in it. So me and Jennifer took this one off, and we took it with us, and he had two brand new ones, but they were silver or chrome and not the gold. Mm-hmm. So he thought he had the dash piece that I'm looking for on the passenger side where mine's been up around the clock, and he looked and could not find it, but he told me he was going to look some more. But he did have the wheels. So let's check them out. Here is the 200S's. This is a 15 by 8, and the date code is 1999 on all of them. And this tire was not on this wheel. It had a full set of Cooper Cobras that are just as old as the wheels, and I'm not going to run them, even though they're knee deep in tread, but they are 25, 26 years old. I think this is another front or a rear. Let's see here. This is another rear. This is another 15 by 8. But the reason that one has a different tire on it is because I want to test fit a 255, which is what this is, and a 275. 255 60-15, 275 60-15. I hope I can run the 275 60-15. I have researched them to death online, and some people say you can, some people say you cannot. So this is an 8-inch wheel. Can you see the height difference, baby doll? Mm-hmm. Pretty good bit, huh?
Yeah, a lot.
Well, you always have to remember you're going to cut that in half.
Mm-hmm.
So, because it'll be split. Half on top, half on bottom. And the width is, they're a little wider, not a whole buttload worth, but yeah. So anyway, I hope I can run the 275 60s. I went to my buddy's shop last night, my buddy Lee, and he had this old tire. He let me put it on my rim. He has a tire machine. Thank you, Lee, for letting me use your tire machine. Thank you, Skinny, for helping me mount it. But we throw this old 275/60 on this wheel. That way I can test fit the 255 and test fit the 275. And the fronts are a 235/60 on a 7-inch wheel. We're going to test fit these fronts, which I think those will be fine on the 7-inch wheel, 235. And we're going to test the rears, but I want to go ahead and lower it. Our parts house don't carry lowering blocks. I called everybody, and of course nobody keeps them in stock no more. So I should have just ordered some offline. So I might have some around here in my junk. I will look. If not, Dylan's here. Me and him will build some. We'll just cut some tubing down and weld some up, drill some holes for the alignment holes, and we'll just build some. On the front, I think we can just cut the spring. We can probably cut one coil out of it. What I'd like to do today is let's get the rear end lowered, let's get the front end lowered, let's test fit these tires and wheels, see which one's gonna work, see which ones look the best, and that way I can order tires on Monday. Today is Saturday, and that's the plan. So I say let's check the air in these tires, and we'll put them all on and see how it looks. Check for clearance issues, because if we have clearance issues already with this, then there's no way it would fit with it being lowered.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Part of any tire and wheel test fit, you always got to get the look. So if I had time, I'd run it down to the house and we'd bleach wipe this used tire and scrub it with a brush.
Dear Gussie.
But
oh my gosh.
What?
See,
you got to get the full effect. I mean, come on.
This is an example of Wesley fight.
No, it's not. It's an example of wasting time.
It's not even his tire. He's making it beautiful so he can, yep.
I gotta get the full effect. And if it fits, we gotta decide if we're gonna run.
You gotta run white loaders?
Oh no, we're running white letters out. Oh, I'm a white letter out man.
Me too.
So,
yeah.
Alright. Now this is gonna be tricky because you're gonna have to go in here this way.
To the top.
Yep. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Look at all those muscles at work.
Where are you looking at?
Hang on.
Yeah, just hold it right there, okay?
Oh, please work. I think it. Oh, please work.
You got about 1 inch to the center.
Ooh. Wait, that might go.
It did before.
Okay.
When you had those other ones in there. Because you thought the same thing when you put them on there.
Oh, to my
Wheels,
the
yeah.
18.
Yeah. Because it moved back like 2 inches, so we were like, okay.
So, I mean, okay, so this is gonna be close right here, but I can roll this a little bit if I need to. I just don't want to roll it.
I didn't think you planned on doing that.
Well, see, this is already rolled right here.
Well, see, it is right here too. It looks like.
Yeah, this little lip right here, I might have to roll it just a little bit. But okay, let's
It looks better already though.
Does it?
Yeah. It looks more the era of the car. So why you want the taller tire to work the most?
Because I think a fatter meat looks better.
Okay.
All right, Dylan, roll us 2 more to the front, bud, and we'll set it down and see what it's going to look like.
Something's squeaking.
Good shot. It's not the shock.
What is it?
That tire's flat over there.
Oh, okay. Well, is your lighthouse lit?
As soon as we air this tire up, maybe. I can run a finger. Look at that. So, I think it's gonna be okay.
I think it looks really good.
So we lower it down just, I don't know. I want to get the top of the wheel, so probably come down about 2 inches.
You do want to see the top of the wheel or don't?
I don't. I want it to come down just about 2 inches. So I think that'd be just right. But I think that's more the style. I think this wheel fits the car better.
Oh, I do too. For sure.
Let's show them the 255/60.
All right.
I wonder if we should swap sides.
Why?
Make sure that wheel's gonna fit over here. Make sure there ain't something funky going on.
Oh,
Because that right there is a little. Yeah, this is a little tighter.
Seriously?
Yeah, than the other one.
All right. What's the verdict?
The verdict is right here is good. I can do the finger. Right here, I cannot. It's not touching. There's a little. Might have to just dolly that edge right there. Just a little bit. I think we'll be fine. I mean, the 255 does not look bad. The 275 just looks better. And I think once I get it lowered, it's going to be awesome. So, all right, guys, this is where we at now. So, I got this piece of 2-inch square tubing, and as you can see, it's probably that might be 3/16. What is that? It's thick, heavy duty. Yeah, 3/16. Almost 1/4 inch. So it's thick. It's 2 inches. And I might build my lowering blocks out of that. I don't care for those aluminum blocks. I know they work. I know everybody runs them. I get it. I know y'all run them. I've run them before. But over time, they wear and they walk. The reason I know that, Jennifer has a 93 GMC Sonoma round back. And it's got lowering blocks on it, and they have walked and worn over side, or from side to side over time. And yes, it's got 220,000 miles on it, and she's had it since the day it rolled off the lot. But I wanted steel lowering blocks, and I don't know if I might go 3 inches later on, but I'm gonna try 2 for now. So I found these. These are for my '69 Ford Mustang that I've been meaning to install. I got these from a buddy of mine a few years ago, my buddy Mark. But I might just try these because they already got the wedge in them.
Yeah. What's the deal with the wheel?
It'll just help correct pinion angle.
Oh, okay.
So, but if I don't like those, I can put these in here. Either or, they're full. They're both 2 inches. So, but if these will work and fit, it'll be faster. I'll just put these in there. I dug through all my U-bolts up here, and none of those will work. So Dylan has run to O'Reilly's. They have a set of U-bolts. I hope those O'Reilly U-bolts are good and thick. Sometimes they get kind of thin U-bolts. And I didn't want to have to notch my holes in my bottom plate to make U-bolts work. Because in my head, that just creates room for stuff to slide around and move. Okay. You sit right there. Get the other side in. I put that in backwards.
I got a drone that's coming for Christmas, but today's what, the 4th? What's the day?
I don't know.
5th? I don't know. Anyway, so it's,
Well, Wednesday was the first.
okay, so it's late, but it's gonna be here. We'll have droneage. I'll have to take me some lessons.
Oh, Dylan's back already.
He's wolfed.
Wait a minute. So I'm raising the rear end, and I want to tilt the pinion angle. Yes, I had them in right. There you go, Wesley. Little more. Perfecto. Okay. A little bit in front. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna zip that off there. It'd be easier.
Zip what off?
The shot. So, don't even know why I didn't. Just go ahead and take it off. I should have. Did he bring? Oh, they're right here. Okay.
They go honking one,
Yeah.
don't they?
Yeah. Look.
So where you just cut off what you don't need? Or?
Uh-huh. Okay. I wonder if these nuts fit those.
Why, you like those better?
Yes. See how much.
Meatier?
Mm-hmm.
So it'll work?
Yeah. Okay. That means they're the same size too. And these were like $30. So $37.44. You done good there, DY. Yeah, they're actually the same size, and they look like the same bend as far as going into those plates. And I can reuse these thicker, taller nuts. Oh well. Get on out of that, boy! One hour later.
Yeah, definitely.
Really? Y'all was gonna let me sit there and do that?
Well, I saw it, but I thought maybe you had the one with the other one in there.
Y'all was gonna let me. That's it. Y'all both fired.
We can go home now. Crystal burger.
Wasn't even a nut in the socket. That's, yeah. See how much y'all love me. Okay. Alright. There's no use in you filming me cleaning these and getting them ready to go back on, so you can pick back up in a little while, back.
Okay.
Okay. We have to cut those off where we can get on an impact. We cut them just about 1/8 inch above the shock mount here. That way, maybe if I do another inch, I won't have to buy more. Get on there. I see it's not even.
I mean, that is not straight. You gonna let that fly?
No,
like that?
I'm gonna fix it when I get them all tight.
All right.
Put the wheels on and set it on the ground.
You wanna test fit one or put them on and see what it looks like?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, he's gonna fix his side.
I'm just glad you're paying attention.
I don't know what to think. I think you've been abducted by aliens because that.
I couldn't get to it a while ago, but we fixing to fix it now.
Okay, well, let me get away for you to get my eye.
I about had a stroke over there. You weren't
It
supposed
still ain't even, but I will let it slide.
you weren't supposed to see all that.
I mean, these two are way shorter than
Oh my
this.
God, shut up.
Just let everybody know that I know you very well.
The front snug?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see what it's gonna look like back here now. Dun dun dun. Oh my gosh. Holy moly.
Well, it looks really good.
It does, don't it?
It does.
I was worried about it not being enough, but I think it's just right. And I can tell the front's higher.
Has a gasser look going on.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow, what?
It's got more written now than it did. Which me and Dylan would dolly this fender a little bit. That's good. Ooh.
Oh, that's a good ooh or bad.
Bad.
Oh.
It's hitting the exhaust.
Yeah. That side hitting or just this side?
It's hitting on the vent.
Yeah, this one's hitting too.
Yeah, you're gonna have to put a little whoop to do right there to mess that vent too, because it's sitting on like it's wedged.
So it might go lower. Both tailpipes are hitting the rear end. I mean, I can already tell it like from right here.
Oh, Lord, yeah.
So.
I think it looks good. What do you think?
Oh, I love it. I just go ahead and drop the front a little bit and do something with the tailpipes.
So
And
the
I
tail-
wanted to leave those tailpipes on there for now because they ain't like they got a big motor in it. I mean, it's kind of stupid to do turn downs on it.
I don't know. It sounds pretty mean. Anything with turn down sounds mean. So the tailpipe is what's hitting?
I'll raise it up and show you. Dylan, raise it up, bud, so we can show her. All right, so come here and I'll show you, bud. So when this rear end goes up, this is hitting right here, and this is hitting right here. So those are good and stable.
Yeah.
So the car might sit down a little bit more because right now it's sitting on tailpipes.
What you doing now?
Well, while you was fixing my bologna sandwich, I was taking that spring out, and when it popped out, the drum had fell off.
Uh-oh. Is that good or bad?
I just probably means I need to tighten them shoes up a little bit. Mechanic sandwich.
Mmm. Extra flavor.
Okay. So, Dylan left me. So probably gonna need your help in a little bit.
Okay.
This is the top of the spring.
Mm-hmm.
If I remember right, probably need to go back and Google. It's been a while since I cut springs. But on Fox bodies, we used to go from V8 springs to 4-cylinder springs because it would lower them, or we would cut them. Now, for all of you who are sitting there saying, that's not the right way to do it. Well, make sure I didn't have a sandwich in my mouth. It might not be the right way for you, but when you're on a budget, I don't see no issues with it because it ain't like I'm cutting the spring in half. I'm only going to cut it, let's see here. So the top of that spring is 16 inches. For every inch that you cut out of the spring, lowers the vehicle 2 inches. So,
You mean like
all right, so
an
watch.
inch that way?
So what you will do is you'll hold it at the bottom of the spring and you will walk your tape around till you get to the desired
Okay.
measurement that you're looking for. So if I'm at the bottom of the spring and I'm 16 inches to the top of it, well, right here next to this coil right here happens to be 15 inches. So if I cut it even right there, that's going to drop the front 2 inches. So the only thing that will come off is this top coil. That's it.
Okay.
And that should give us the 2-inch drop I want to do in the front. And that's a brand new spring. Well, as you can look at them, they're not very old at all. They're in good shape. And, I mean, they're painted and nice. And so I don't know when they were installed, but they're not wore out junk springs because the car sits straight and level. So if we cut it right there, put it back in, that should give us 2 inches of drop. So that's where I'm going to start at. I think it'll be all the drop that I want to do. I know we're going to eventually put disc brakes on it, and if I can save a little money on springs, that money can go toward disc brake conversion kit. And I know you can do drop spindles, and I know you can do all that. But for right now, for time being, this will work, and I'll be happy with it. As soon as I finish my chips. I don't know if I'm going to put the front wheels back on it. I mean, I guess we can just to look at it. But we got to take them all off tonight and put the rallies back on it. That way we can move it around and drive it if I want to. But I need to go have all those tires dismounted so I can start polishing on those wheels while we're waiting on new tires.
Okay.
I mean,
You didn't tell everybody that you keep watching Alan Jackson's video over and over and over so you can see your car. I'll be in the office working and I'll hear it in there playing. I'm like, oh, he's looking at his car again.
yep. That's the reason I wanted Craigers on it. And if I could have found a good deal on a used set, I would have put Craigers on it. But I like that car in that video.
No.
And I remember that video when it come out. I think in the late 80s, early 90s. So I was hoping it was the same car and nobody knew it. And I'd have an Alan Jackson car. Close enough for me though. But that's a hard top. And this is a post car. But you're right. It is close to the same color. Matter of fact, somebody in our comments said, do you know what? That car looks like the one in the Alan Jackson video.
It does, yeah, I remember that.
And the video is called Someday. Y'all check it out. All right, wipe that off with my cut-off wheel. Put the spring in the vise. I just followed that same old path right there next to that one.
Okay.
One coil. Scrap metal.
Lord, it's heavy, isn't it?
Even put me a little black paint on the end right there. Alright, so probably what you're going to have to do is work the lift for me.
Okay.
I might as well take this brake drum off because it's going to probably fall off and scare me to death like it did a while ago. If you'll ease up on the lift.
Okay.
I don't want to go a whole lot because I didn't undo the brake line.
Okay, so just say when?
Yep. Come on. A little bit. Keep going. A little bit more. Alright, we'll try that right there.
Okay.
It's still hot.
From cutting it?
Yeah. Give me a little bit more, baby. Alright. Goodness gracious. Okay.
Is it in there?
It started. Let me get my light and make sure I'm sitting in the right position. The spring has a clock or a resting spot that it likes to fit in.
Oh, okay.
So, all right, so you got to turn. Come right here and hold this light for me, please.
I don't know where to put it.
It looks like that needs to go right there. And get my pry bar.
I might have just peed a little. Scared me to death.
I've never heard you sing so well.
Oh, God.
Get back in there in your spot. Give me my hammer.
Oh, Lord.
Well, it's just got to,
Do I need to get me a helmet on?
yeah, hold on. You just got to pop in that ring right there.
Oh, in there?
No, it's just now get close. Don't breathe. Yeah, hand me that. You ain't got to hold the light.
Okay, good.
Back away until it,
Oh,
I
good,
get
because
it.
I'm like paranoid that I'm going to get knocked out.
get it seated here. It went home. Okay. All right. You're good from all exploding springs right now until I do the other side.
Okay.
One more. Okay. Get a carter pin in that. Everything on this front end has been replaced, or it's in really good shape. One of the two or both. I wonder if this car was like fully restored back in the day, or if the guy just done a little bit as he went along till he kind of went through everything in it. Because, I mean, look up in here. Can you see it there?
If you let me get in there.
I mean, the fender well.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
all the hardware is everywhere. The right plug is on the lights and the wiring. All of this is in good shape. It's got the clips that hold the wiring to the inner fender on the inside. I mean, it makes me think that, I mean, even the frame, even up inside the spring bucket, all that was clean and painted. It makes me think that the car had a frame off restoration at one time.
You might have.
So, I mean, you can tell it's got some years and
I'm sure if you talk to the family.
it's got some age on it, but it's just in really good shape. So that's gonna be fun to do. I can reach up through there.
What?
Oh yeah, we can do that.
To do what?
Oh, I was hoping I could reach in from the bottom and take this or put this nut on the shock, and I can.
Oh, okay.
So, all right, let me get this all snug, get Carter key in there, get the shock back on, and we'll button this one up, and I'll move to the other side.
Okay.
And y'all probably don't want to see me do it twice, so one side good enough for y'all to watch, or y'all want to see both of them? That's what I thought. Y'all just want to see one side. All right, both springs are cut. And I went ahead and fixed some other odd and small things. Nothing major. I just tightened up a bunch of stuff, put Carter keys and stuff that was missing. Adjusted both front brakes. Jennifer removed the hideous tag bracket there. Got to find something going in them holes. But anyway, we're going to let it down. See what it looks like. I hadn't addressed the exhaust yet. When it gets like Sophia, it'll be sitting right.
She's on the ground.
The lift arms will barely slide up underneath it. I mean,
Yeah.
with no spacers, the lift arms will barely slide up under Sophia. Ooh, I can tell the difference.
I can't. Not on the front.
Oh, yes.
You can?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's all that matters. Maybe I should look at it good.
And they're probably going to settle some, too. Yep.
Is that what you want?
Yeah, because it's probably going to settle a little bit. We're about 10.5 to the top of it. 12 inches back here. So that's going to be perfect. It looks really good.
It does.
I can back it out and make a loop around the yard and pull it back in here, and the front end should settle.
Okay.
Ooh, that was loud. So let's clean up our mess, and we'll do that and see how it sits.
Okay.
All right.
Oh my goodness. My nose is cold.
Well, it's not going to do the front end right.
Toed out.
And that one is. Let's go to the other side. Yeah, that one. Just a little bit out. It's settled maybe a 1/4 of an inch.
The back looks awesome. I like the big tire.
I do too, but I just don't never want to run into any rubbing issues, because I know we're going to have gear loaded in the trunk for cruising the coast.
No, we won't.
We've got 2 cars with big trunks now.
Yeah, but mine's gonna be the mule. You know that. She hauls everything. She ain't gonna have no clearance issues or anything, so she can be the mama hen.
You say so.
You're gonna be too busy doing hot rod stuff. We're just gonna be cruising and looking sexy. That's all we have to worry about. See, so we can tote all the stuff. We're not gonna be jumping Coke bottles in the parking lot or none of that. So.
I am.
Yeah, that's why I say we don't need to put none of our valuables in the trunk of your car. Get all shook up. So.
Let's just hope we got blower motor by then. Well, 5-speed or 6-speed.
that would be
Ugh.
awesome.
Cause everything is awesome.
Everything is awesome. We have watched the Lego movie one too many times.
Oh, I know it stayed stuck in my head for a year.
Yep, that's just enough rake. Them tires being spray painted is throwing me off.
Goodness.
I can't get the full effect. Let me go get my wire brush. Alright, well, if it don't rain tomorrow, we'll address exhaust again. And put the rallies back on it and get those dismounted. So I can polish wheels.
Okay.
Alright guys, we're gonna shut it down. See y'all hopefully tomorrow.